This FCA season preview is brought to you by S&J Tube in Wapello, Iowa.
Go. Where are you staring? Do you care about his head? His shoulders? His hands? His armbands? No.
The skill set is very much set as the Wapello Indians have tons of talent back in the offensive backfield. The challenge comes up front as Todd Parsons and crew build a strong front line.
We're excited to get the season started. We return a number of our skill kids, pretty much our entire backfield and our receiving core. We are replacing 3 guys up front that is kind of a concern for us right now. We lost some good seniors last year up front, and so we're kind of trying to find the right combination there. But we return a number of guys on defense too. That got a lot of varsity experience last year and kind of know what to expect. So we're hoping that's going to pay off for us this year.
So how intentional were you in the off season to really direct your focus on those big guys too? To find a way to get them feeling comfortable.
We tried to communicate to those younger guys that hey, there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to see some varsity playing time next year, and hopefully, they were listening, and we're going to be able to plug some of those guys in because we're going to need some depth, and we're going to need, a couple of those guys to step up and fill some important roles for us.
Tell how big that is, what goes on up front, because it doesn't happen behind them, the skill guys too. I mean, they got to feel valued, right?
Yeah, it's one of the most important pieces to your team, obviously, on both sides of the football. You got to have those guys up front, and we've been hitting the weight room hard for the last, off season. So hopefully we're gonna see some things pay off for us.
The redistricting on the Iowa football fields has certainly created some intriguing matchups for the Wapello Indians. Matchups that go way back in their athletic history.
We play L&M this year, which is like 7 minutes down the road from us. So that's really when you want to win because some of us kids hang out with them, so that's when you got to win for bragging rights. It's great for us because the rivalry really gets us going, and it brings the intensity that we need. So I feel like if we play every down like it's going to be our last one, we'll be really successful this year. And on the offensive part, we know we can move the ball. And if our defense steps up like they've been doing during practice, then we're going to be great this year.
I've never played L&M. I can't remember the last time. Maybe it was my 8th grade year varsity played L&M, but I have not since junior high. So I can't wait to play them, and we get to play Columbus also in Winfield. So it's going to be fun, a lot of rivalry.
Talk about what's got to grow up before that first Friday night.
The very first football game comes down to his conditioning. Coach has been helping us out with that a lot. But we just got to go out there knowing that we have to do our best and we can win that football game.
From week 1 to week 9, every game is important. And looking at our district's extremely tough with Iowa City, Regina be at the top. I think would be obviously the clear favorite going into the season. And then you're going to have a number of teams that are returning some quality kids, and I think the coaching in our district is exceptional, and it's going to be competitive, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how it plays out.
Is there more urgency with that in mind, or is it we just got to play a game on this Friday, the next Friday, and the next Friday?
Well, you just got to look at it week by week. Take it 1 week at a time, and you can't look ahead because the minute you start looking ahead, you're going to get bit. So, we're just looking at week 1 right now, trying to prepare the best way we can and get our kids ready to play New London, and then it's on to week 2. So, just try to keep them focused and, get a little better every day and every week as the season rolls along.
Wapello High School has an outstanding Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddle. What about you coaches and athletes? Are you ready to make your sports teams better at your school? Start an FCA at your high school, college, or middle school. To find out how, you can contact me or check out our website at illowafca.org. With this FCA season preview, I'm Dan Pearson.